Business is booming for gold and silver inside of New York City, and it's not just those two metals, it's also in relation to those two metals and Donald Trump. Let's discuss it as we explore. Who would have thought that New York City would be a hotbed of gold and silver, and also the 45th and 47th President of the United States? Well, that's exactly what's happening, according to a piece here from Business Insider. New Yorkers' appetite for gold is spiking as economic concerns juice demand for safe haven assets. Yes, indeed. In fact, many of us know this because bullion dealers are starting to pick up steam again, not only in New York, but across the country and around the world to some extent. Channel sponsor Summit Metals. They are a place to go to with some of the lowest prices you'll ever find online for your gold and silver needs. So check them out at summitmetals.com. This is intriguing from the owner of bullion trading in New York City. This is Isaac Kahn, who shared with Business Insider the trends that he's starting to see among gold investors now. Isaac Kahn has been in the gold industry for 33 years. The last few months have been some of the best for his business. Over the last 6 months, we're doing 4 times the volume that we did before that, Kahn said. We have more than $1 million in transactions every single day. Wow, that is something else. And I'll tell you what is a testimony, because Summit Metals also is probably one of the fastest growing online bullion dealers out there now, and their business is booming as well. And a lot of it is pretty large buyers. But to see this happen in the heart of New York City is intriguing and quite special, I think. The 57-year-old Kahn owns Bullion Trading LLC, a gold and silver dealer in the heart of New York City's Diamond District. Despite the neighborhood's name, there's more to the area than just diamonds. The one-block stretch in Midtown Manhattan is also an international hub for gold and other precious metals. With gold prices smashing record after record in 2025, Business Insider paid a visit to the district to do some window shopping. Now, bullion trading is located in the basement of a building on 47th Street. It's quiet and insulated from the noise of the street above, where enthusiastic salespeople wear big signs advertising gold and jewelry and aggressively solicit passersby. I tell you what, that is something. And when we see that happening, it makes you wonder what's going on. They're doing that, but I guess it's a lot of folks in that area that are wanting to get to people to buy and sell. Customers are hearing about gold in the news and calling up the store to learn more and to buy, according to Kahn, with Business Insider. But people aren't just buying, they're also taking advantage of sky-high prices and selling their holdings. I know I've seen that at my local coin shop, and I'm sure that online bullion dealers are also getting lots of product coming through. I knew that would happen, and of course it is happening in mass. We're seeing significant activity, particularly in our scrap gold buying business, which has experienced enormous growth as gold prices hover near all-time highs. Many individuals are taking advantage of the strong market by selling their jewelry, coins, and other gold items to access liquidity to realize profits, according to Aaron Gonspet, the CEO of Bullion Exchanges. People are also buying silver, which Kahn jokingly calls the poor man's gold. So silver, there has been some lackluster sales with silver in recent months, but it's good to see some of that is starting to pick up again as well. I tell you, it's pretty crazy. And what you see here is the first and only Donald Trump authorized silver round for sale, real Trump coins. I got an early version of this, but stay tuned, because I'm going to show you something else in this video here later that is going to be quite intriguing, especially if you are a fan of Donald Trump. You don't want to miss that. Investors say buy silver for similar reasons they do for gold. though silver is typically more volatile in the short term and significantly more affordable. And I think that's what's we're going to start to see more and more of that happen as gold hovers around the $3,300 range. So if you've got $3,300, you're getting just one little bar of gold, 1 ounce, Khan said. Psychologically, it might feel less risky for beginner investors to buy a silver coin for just $33 instead. And so that is what I think we may start to see a shift in that direction in the coming months as the gold to silver ratio is trading at about 100 to 1 right now. Unlike stocks and bonds, which can be purchased on standardized exchanges with little to no transaction cost, trading physical gold comes with more complications. Gold investors primarily trade 2 types of the metal: bars, which are privately produced, or coins, which are typically issued by the U.S. Mint or other sovereign mints around the world. You can start small by buying just a few grams or go all the way up to a kilogram of gold. And so that is something you can buy it all different forms and sizes. In fact, one way to buy gold, I think, that is quite attractive to most buyers out there is to get the little 1 gram gold bars. The 1 gram gold bars are very nice and attractive, and you can get those things at Summit Metals as well too. And they also have a little wallet that you can get with it, and I'm going to show you that right now, that holds them, and you just fill it up. And I've got still a ways to go to get this thing to fill up, but nonetheless, that is an attractive way to be able to accumulate gold and add it to your collection. So if you're looking to buy gold, you got to pay above the spot price, and we know, and that's a premium. The same thing with silver, and that's what they're saying. And the opposite for true is for selling. You're going to get probably less than spot for it, especially in this market. And if I'm buying from somebody, I'm buying below spot. I'm selling above spot. That way I pay and sell for the depends on supply and demand and how much of the items I have in stock at that time. The very first order of business when buying and selling gold, verifying the authenticity of the metal. And Khan uses a precious metals verifier. And of course you've seen that on many of our channels as well. A small electronic scale, the machine measures the resistivity of a sample to detect whether it's real or counterfeit. When it comes to closing the transaction, bullion trading takes credit cards for transactions up to $7,000, which means you can put up to 2 bars on plastic. Anything above that, you'll need to wire the money through your bank account. Why are the people snatching up gold right now? And of course, if you're going to do credit cards, likely they're going to pass that transaction fee along to you. But when market volatility increases and geopolitical tensions spike, investors run to safe haven physical assets. Khan's clients often cite concerns about the strength of the U.S. dollar. The overall economy is a reason why they're buying gold. Yes, indeed, the dollar strength has been under pressure, but it's not just the strength. It's the fact that it's losing value, which is independent of its strength in relation to other currencies around the world. That's called inflation, which we are still a part of. It's pulling back some, but it's still there. And even if it goes back to 2%, 2%, folks, is still inflation. That's the Fed's target. And then we see many of the clients that are concerned about inflation, current devaluation, and overall market volatility see bullion as a stable long-term store of value. Some people have been loyal gold buyers for reasons outside of the recent economic development. Gold can be a good way to store generational wealth. That really should be the intent, to buy gold no matter what the economic situations are. And a lot of people tell us that they're buying it for their children. It's not so easy to get your hands on gold, though. In addition to concerned investors rushing for diversity for their portfolios, Trump tariffs are also restraining the supply of gold bars. Pampa and Valcambi, 2 prominent Swiss precious metal refiners, have stopped shipping gold bars to the U.S. due to tariffs. And then when also what people are looking for is they're looking for gold and silver as a hobby, but there's also a lot of other themed pieces like Diwali themed gold and silver coins, among other unique collector items. These themed coins come to a premium to regular bullion. There's some particularly eye-catching products in bullion trading's display. case, such as gold and silver coins with President Donald Trump's likeness on them. The Trump coins, especially the silver one, are one of Khan's most popular products right now. And, I wonder if it's that coin, that's the official one. But that's not the only one that you can get. My friends over at Spectres sent to me for review something with a parental advisory on it. That's right. Explicit content here with this. This is a very, very cool piece that is unique. It's not a coin. This is a silver collectible. But in true Spectres fashion, it does come in its nice packaging here. And I'm talking about as I pull it out of its display, the MAGA bulletproof vest. There it is. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Comes with a card, certificate of authenticity, with a famous photograph of Trump with his surviving the assassination attempt here. And this particular one here is number 794 out of number 4547. Yes, indeed, a very significant number for those of you who know the bulletproof vest there. And we're going to take this thing out and take a look at it. And I'm going to describe exactly with it captures the imagery of the military bulletproof vest, symbolizing resilience and defense. And the reverse features meticulously crafted vest complete with a MAGA patch and the American flag alongside an ultra-high-relief AR-15 representing the unwavering support for the Second Amendment. And just look at the craftsmanship and detail in this, from the flag to the MAGA patch to the intricacies of the magazine on the AR-15. Now, on the obverse, the display pays homage to the significant moment in modern American history, a symbolic USA flag with a Punisher skull design, President Trump marked by blood in his right ear, representing the assassination attempt during his campaign rally. After being shot in the ear, Donald Trump displayed true strength, standing tall and rallying the crowd with a defiant fight, 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 establishing himself as a true American badass, they say here. Yes, indeed. And that, I think, did help him win the election. And we can see the number 794 is emblazoned in red there. Yes, indeed. And this is the limited edition of 4,547 pieces, which commemorates Trump's 45th and now 47th presidencies. Yes, indeed. This was issued in 2004. It is made from 3/9 fine silver, and this is pretty much a really cool piece, especially if you are a Donald Trump fan and voter. This is something that might be right for you. But then again, it is up to whatever your personal preferences are. But this is a pretty cool piece. I'm going to post a link to it here in the description below where you can read more about it and check it out. So there is that. Fascinating indeed. But with gold now and silver trading where they're at right now, gold near all-time highs, silver pulling back a little bit, but still a bargain. It's pretty fascinating to see this happen, and that people are looking for actual Trump products. The silver coins aren't government issued. A private mint made it. Somebody actually sold them to me a few months ago, and we've actually been doing quite well with them. We sell several online every day. And so, yes, on the other hand, the gold coins are official government-issued American Eagles, collector coins packaged in a decorated box showing Trump's image. Someone sold me those months before the election, and the worst case that if I was going to crack open the box and just sell them as American Eagles if Trump lost. Silver coin is actually engraved with his picture. If nobody were to want it, he would have to melt them. Luckily for Khan and gold dealers everywhere, it doesn't look like demand for gold and Trump-themed bullion is going anywhere for the time being. In other words, there's demand for Trump-related bullion products out there as well. Some of them, by the way, through a court or through a threat of legal action, I've been told to remove them from being sold. I guess this place in New York City is selling some, and maybe they're official, who knows, but fascinating indeed. So there you have it. Let me know what your thoughts are about gold and silver in New York City and about Donald Trump theme bullion products out there. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time to watch this video, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.